Systems, not salary. A sharper conversation with Mr. Sticks. All right, straighten up. Today we're not doing motivational fluff. No believe in yourself speeches. No vague advice like just invest more. We're operating at a higher level now. Welcome to Precision Thinking. Mr. Sticks, the first correction, wealth is not income. Let's surgically remove the first misconception. Income is not wealth. Income is a temporary inflow. Wealth is a persistent system. If your money stops the moment you stop working, you don't have wealth. You have dependency with a paycheck attached. Most people optimize for income. Higher salary, more hours, side hustles, all linear. But wealth builders? They optimize for systems that produce income independently. That's exponential. Define a wealth system properly. A wealth system is not just investing. It is a structured loop with 3 components. 1. Capital input. 2. Asset allocation. 3. Cash flow or appreciation output. And most importantly, 4. Reinvestment mechanism. Let me simplify that before your brain pretends to get tired. Money comes and gets deployed into assets. Assets produce returns. Returns get reinvested. System grows. Not once. Continuously. If your system doesn't loop, it leaks. The real enemy, financial entropy. Everything in your financial life is either organizing into a system or decaying into randomness. That daily spending, entropy. Impulse purchases, entropy. Untracked subscriptions, entropy with a monthly fee. Wealth systems fight entropy through automation, allocation discipline, repeatable decision-making. In other words, you remove yourself from the process as much as possible because you're the most inconsistent variable. Yes, I said it. The architecture of a functional wealth system. Let's build one properly, not emotionally, structurally. 1. The capture mechanism. Every dollar that enters your life must be captured with intent, not whatever's left at the end of the month. That's amateur behavior. Instead, fix percentage allocation, 10%, 20%, etc. Automatically redirected before you even see it. Because if you see it, you'll spend it. Let's not pretend otherwise. 2. The allocation layer. Now your capital needs direction, not guesses, not trends, rules. Example, X% into equities, X% into income-producing assets, X% into high-risk asymmetric bets. Notice what's missing? Emotion. You're not asking, do I feel like investing this month? You're executing a system. 3. The compounding engine. This is where most people sabotage themselves. They interrupt compounding. They sell too early. They panic during volatility. They chase performance. A true system does the opposite. Holds through cycles. Accumulates during downturns. Reinvests outputs. Because compounding is not impressive in year 1, but it becomes unstoppable in year 10. 4. The liquidity layer. Now here's where we sharpen the blade. You need access to capital without dismantling the system. This is where borrowing against assets comes in. Not recklessly, strategically. Your system continues to grow while you extract liquidity from the edges. You don't destroy the engine to drive the car. You tap into it intelligently. Feedback loops, the multipliers. A system without feedback is fragile. A system with feedback becomes adaptive. Examples: rebalancing portfolios periodically, increasing contributions as income rises, redirecting gains into higher performing sectors. This is not frequent tinkering. It's measured calibration. Think of it like steering a ship, not spinning in circles on a jet ski. Time, the silent partner. You cannot outwork time, but you can align with it. Wealth systems rely on long time horizons, low interference, high consistency. The irony? The less you interfere, the more effective the system becomes, which is difficult for people who need to feel productive. Identity shift from earner to operator. This is the real transformation. You are no longer just earning money. You're operating a system. Your job is not to chase income, time markets, react emotionally. Your job is to maintain structure, ensure flow, protect the system. You become less like a worker and more like an architect of capital. The invisible threshold. There comes a point, quietly, where your system crosses a threshold. You won't notice it immediately, but one day, your contributions matter less than your system's output. Read that again. Your money starts generating more money than you can contribute. That is the moment where wealth stops being effort-driven and becomes system-driven. Common failures, let's be honest. Most people fail not because they lack intelligence, but because they break consistency, override systems with emotion, chase short-term validation, underestimate time. They want results without structure, which is like wanting a building without a foundation. It looks good until it collapses. Final words from Mr. Sticks. Let's tighten this up. Wealth is not built by working harder, getting lucky, timing perfectly. It is built by designing a system, feeding it consistently, letting it operate over time. So here's your directive. Build the machine. Feed the machine. Do not interrupt the machine. Because once it's functioning properly, you won't need to chase money anymore. Money will be a byproduct of structure. And when someone asks, how did you build wealth? You won't say, I worked really hard. You'll say, I built something that works even when I don't. Mr. Sticks, if you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Shalom.